What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on Prize Picks for November 23rd here. So day before Thanksgiving, NFL Thanksgiving video coming tomorrow. But this video applies to Prize Picks, but also other player prop websites out there and sportsbooks. So this video is for everyone if you are on a site other than Prize Picks. But if you are not on Prize Picks, I recommend joining. Use my code DOMG. It gives you a 100% deposit match up to $100. And right now, Justin Jefferson is at half a receiving yard on the Prize Picks board. You still have 32 hours to claim this offer right here if you are interested. I still haven't used my Justin Jefferson offer. I'm waiting for a prop that I really love to use this Justin Jefferson prop with. So Justin Jefferson is at half a receiving yard right now at Prize Picks. They have the best promos out of any other place out there, whether that's a sports book or player prop website. In my opinion, I really do love Prize Picks. And if you are interested in joining, let's take a look at their payouts real quick. Here's their payouts. Pause right now if you want to take a look at them. Link is down in the description below. Again, a 100% deposit match if you use my code DOMG. We're hopping in and we're taking a look at some player props today because we have a massive 12 game slate. So let's just hop straight in. But if you are interested in joining the Patreon to see every single thing that I run that is available, 4-2 yesterday, counting the college player prop that I think I'm going to start including with for free in the NBA tier. So in the NBA tier, I'm going to be doing, and all sports tier and all that different stuff. I think I'm going to be doing college and NBA in that tier now. Here's a look at that Patreon if you are interested in joining. If you are interested in seeing every single one of my plays, check out the Patreon. The link is down in the description below. There are 3 different tiers. There's NFL, NBA, and all sports. With access to the Patreon, you guys get every single play that I play, on top of these plays being ranked by confidence level and write-ups to go with every single prop that I post. Once again, the link is down in the description below, so check it out. Now let's just hop straight in. Final thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you do not miss future videos, whether that's college videos on the channel, future NBA videos, or NFL videos on the channel. So much different stuff coming to the channel for some player props. So if you want to stick around, subscribe and have those post notifications out. But now let's hop in here. So I have 2 player props here and also an NFL player prop for you guys as well. Now let's hop in. Okay, so I'm going to hop over to the rebounds plus assists tab first. Yeah, let's hop over to rebounds plus assists tab first. So rebounds plus assists on this one right here. We're actually going with an under. I'm going with Darius Garland, under 12.5 rebounds plus assists. The way I see it is that he is going to need a crap ton of assists in this game. Darius Garland is not a big rebounder. He had 0 rebounds last game, in fact. So Darius Garland, he had 0 rebounds last game. He has gone under this in 7 straight games and has only gone over this in 2 games so far this season. But that's not why I necessarily like it. So this matchup is going to be very good. Today he is facing the Portland Trailblazers. So the Trailblazers, they allow a good amount of rebounds and a good amount of assists to the point guard position. I'm aware of that. I know it's going to be a very good matchup. So, you know, it's going to be a tough one here. It's going to be probably a sweat. Usually unders are a lot of sweats, but point guard here at home going against the Portland Trailblazers. This game will be at 7 o'clock tonight. It's a big spread too, which I really do like. The over-under is a little bit lower at 215, which is also very good, but that's kind of how Cleveland games always usually are. But the spread is 8 points. So the 8-point spread, there is definitely some blowout potential here. If we get a blowout in this game, that would be amazing for this prop because we're taking the under on the 12.5 rebounds plus assists here. So I really like the spot right there with the point spread being at 8 right there for Cleveland. So really good right there. But again, it's going to be a very easy matchup for him. So if we take a look here, point guard assists, the Portland Trailblazers, they allow the 8th most assists per game to the point guard position. And they do allow, I believe, the 4th most rebounds per game to the point guard position. So a very good matchup for him. I'm going to keep on saying that. So always tailor to risk. Look into these a little bit more on your own. Don't go directly just off of what I say and lock in entries. Always look into these a little more on your own and see if it's something that you actually want to play. But it is something I'm playing right here. Darius Garland under 12.5 assists right here, or rebounds plus assists here. So his assists, I do think he can get his assists. I will say, if you like his assists over 9, I don't mind that at all. It's just, he's going to have to get a lot of assists if he wants to get this one done because he's not a rebounder, man. He does not really grab too many rebounds here. He's even have a rebound assist on the or a rebound prop on the board here. But if you take a look at his game log right here, you can see he had 9 assists, 7 assists right there against Miami, 6 assists right there. He did have a couple games where he grabbed like 4 rebounds, but he's really not gone over 4 rebounds really ever. He has 1 game this season where he's gone over that. But he's only been over this, by the way, 2 times this season. Like I said, he went over against the Clippers with 13, and he went over against Boston with 17. So, and that was with 42 minutes and 38 minutes. So if we get some blowout potential here, it could potentially be seeing probably not as low as 28 minutes, but maybe he's getting around 32 minutes in this one, and that could be pretty solid, man. If he gets to around 32 minutes, but it's just going to really depend on those, I feel like, assists. I think he's going to need like 10, 11 assists in this one maybe to get it done. But it also depends on his rebounds, of course, because it's rebound plus assist. But I'm not really worried about the rebounds. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. But I'm not really worried about his rebounds. You can see in his last 3 games here, 0, 2, and 1 right there. So I think it's giving us a little bit of like fluff on the assist right there, if that kind of makes sense. So that's a prop that I'm liking. It's up to you if you want to play that or not, of course. But always take your own risk and look into these more on your own. Let's hop in though and take a look at a points prop now. So if you are on a sports book, I like this a little bit. By the way, Darius Garland was a minus 130, I believe. We'll take a look at that first. So let's take a look at that real quick here because I didn't mention it before. So if we take a look, we see what the odds are on some of these sites. Actually, oh, they don't even have they don't have rebounds plus assists on here. Never mind, we can't take a look at that. But I believe it's like a minus 130 on DK if I'm not wrong. Minus 130, I think it is. But let's move on to a point prop here. So this point prop here, I'm going with Tyrese Halliburton over 19.5 points. I love this matchup here. This matchup is very, very damn good for Tyrese Halliburton, if I do say so. So he's a minus 110 too. It's very, very solid odds if you are on a sports book. If you're on PrizePicks, the odds aren't necessarily too great for this one. And that's if you really care about the odds. I know a lot of people don't, but minus 122, minus 110. Minus 110 is pretty solid, man. Minus 135 on DK, it looks like. So that's definitely solid odds when it comes to PrizePicks. Depends on which books you trust, I guess. If you're like me and you like comparing the sportsbooks odds to PrizePicks, that's kind of how I do things a lot. But he's minus 110. So he's minus 110. He has hit in 10 out of 16 games this season. 10 out of 16 games he's hit in this season. It's going to be a very, very good matchup. So let's dive into this a little bit more. Point guard here going against the Minnesota Timberwolves. He will be at home, and it's a 1.5 point spread. So this game should be a pretty close competitive game here. Should not blow out. It's only a 1.5 point spread, and it's a 236 over under in this one. 236 is a very, very high over under. If it's not it's not the highest over under on the board because Atlanta is up there at 240. Second highest of the day, it probably is, man. 236 is very, very, very high. Yeah, it looks like it's the second highest over under of the entire slate here. So with only the Hawks and the Kings beating that one out right there. So he's a point guard going against Minnesota, of course. Now let's take a look here. So I do like his assist, man. Is definitely a little bit tougher when it comes to the matchup, but I love his points right here, man, because of just the matchup. The points matchup here is amazing. I love the matchup in this one. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing the 4th most points per game to the point guard position so far this season at 26.7 points per game to the point guard position. So it's going to be a very, very solid matchup for him in this one, it looks like right here. So, and then his rebounds are going to be pretty solid as well. I almost lean like PRA or like points plus assists. I do kind of like it at 30.5 for points plus assists for him. But Minnesota's kind of in the middle of the pack right there when it comes to assists. It's not going to be a crazy assist matchup right there. But his assists are definitely interesting to me. Tyrese Halliburton, I think it's a little bit juiced there at 11.5 though. He's been destroying that number though, but I don't know, man. It's a little bit of a tougher spot right there. 11.5 assists for Tyrese Halliburton, man. I'm definitely not doubting that, man. So I like him over his points though at 19.5 right there. I love this matchup, like I've been saying right here. So pretty solid matchup against Minnesota right here. I definitely like the spot, and this was a game that looks like if you have not already seen it. So it was a blowout last game, if I'm not wrong, against Orlando. I think that's why he got less minutes. Yeah, it was a little bit of a blowout right there. 21 points they beat him by, well, resulting in him having 27 minutes. He should have pretty close to possibly 36 minutes in this one. Maybe he gets 39 minutes, you know. Hopefully we get an overtime game. That'd be nice as well. But about 36 minutes we'll probably see in this one, hopefully. And he's had those minutes, man. He's been able to pretty much go over this almost every time. But he went under in this game against Orlando because of the blowout. Otherwise, he probably would have gone over that. He only needed one more basket. Houston, though, was one of the games where he got hooked right there with 36 minutes against Houston right there. But otherwise, he's been over against, like, the Hornets right there. He did go pretty, you know, he had 39 minutes against the Raptors right there with 8 points in that one. So, you know, he's kind of been all over the place a little bit, but I definitely think he can't go over this one because there's been times in these easy matchups like the Spurs, he had 27 minutes with 27 points. He had a point every minute in that one. So I like the spot a lot for Tyrese Halliburton as well as Darius Garland right here. Depends if you like the unders. Depends if you want to play these or not, man. Always look into these more on their own. See, form your own opinion. Don't go just directly off of my opinion and what I think if these guys go over or under. But anyways, let's hop in and take a look at an NFL player prop real quick because I want to show you guys something. So field goals made, Brett Maher is a minus 160, I believe, to go over 1.5 field goals made. So keep that in mind if you want. He's a minus 160, I believe, to go over 1.5 field goals made. He's only been over this one out of his last 5 games, so keep that in mind. But I thought I'd bring that up for those of you guys that like the plus EV and the very, very high odds in the sports books. There are a lot of people out there like that, including kind of myself. So Brett Maher right there is very, very favored to go over 1.5 field goals made is last time I checked. So, you know, that's something to keep into account. Maybe college basketball video coming up later today. Depends if the lines get up pretty fast or whatever. But yeah, college basketball has been pretty damn good for me so far this season. It's treated me very, very good. That is now included with the NBA over on the Patreon, by the way. Assuming I found value for college basketball, I post it with the NBA. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Patreon link down description below. Prize picks link. Again, Justin Jefferson is at half a receiving yard, and that is going to do it. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out, boys.